up, everyone? It's your girl Gelbeauty 87 here, aka Grace Honey, and today we're gonna get into another new makeup releases. So I'm literally filming this on the Friday you've seen it, thank goodness, because I got to see what Robert Welch's palette looks like in the full reveal with you all, so I'm excited about that. But on to the content. So if you like videos like this, if you like a good complexion video, I've done several complexion videos. Y'all know I did Patrick Ta, I did Makeup by Mario, I did One Size, I did Rabanne, I did Westman Atelier with Gucci, I did Tower 28, I've done Huda, I've done quite a few complexion videos recently. If you like a good eyeshadow video, I've done a few of those recently. They should be popping up over my face now. If you like a good fragrance video, I just wrapped up doing another fragrance video, so I finally got done with the Orbella nightcap from what's her name, Bella Hadid. And if you like a good fashion video, I do fashion shorts. I try to do 2 a week, and then you all know I do the TJ Maxx shorts. If you like stuff like that, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. But now let's get on to this video. So of course I'm excited because they announced the Sephora sale, and honey, y'all know I was ready. Y'all know I'm ready. Like, and it starts well, Rouge is from November the 1st to November the 11th, so my birthday present to myself is always buying from the Sephora sale, since the sale is always around my birthday. My birthday is November the 8th, if you were not aware, but the code is savings. And then the VIBs get from the 5th to the 11th. The first year I bought from Sephora, I ended up being a VIB, but I think that's only $3.50, right? So you don't have to spend a whole lot to be a VIB. And then the insiders get 10% off, and they shop with the same time as the VIBs, which I've never understood, because I'm like, why don't the VIBs get a little bit more time? I don't feel like they should get the same amount of time as the, you know, insiders. I feel like they should get like an extra day or something. I don't know. But anyway, they are both from the 5th to the 11th, and then the savings on the Sephora collection is 30% off the entire sale from the 1st to the 11th. So they always give you a little bit extra discount on theirs. But I am super excited about this sale because I have a few things that I'm looking at. My only thing is because I work at night, y'all know, I know I'll be up, but it's like I might, you know, not be able to buy what I want to buy as soon as the sale hits. And y'all know people don't be playing about the Sephora sale. They be having an alarm set to make sure they get everything they want. So I'm concerned about getting a couple of things that I really want, but stuff comes in and out of stock, and then sometimes you can find it in store. So I'm hoping that won't be an issue for me. We'll just have to wait and see. But we know I'm shopping that sale. That's something we don't play about. So they show some more of the stuff from Wicked Widow Beauty. They have this pumpkin orange highlighter with a stunning twist. The multi-chrome highlighter also has reflects of yellow and white in it. So it's called Jack-O-Lantern. I think it's a cute little highlighter moment or whatever. I think it's nice. And then they reveal the palette later on after the highlighter, so I'm gonna show that. Shout out to Nina. She makes these cute little mock-ups of palettes, so I think I have the mock-up to this palette. I should show it after I show this palette, but this palette is $58. It has 8 rich pigmented matte shades along with 7 stunning dual chromes and multi-chromes, and the palette is $58. I don't have a code, but I'll probably have the link to it when it comes out, and you can purchase it. It says it's available down their site, so I'll try to have the link down below for you to purchase this palette from them. But I thought it looked really nice. Nina did a nice little mock-up of some palettes that are really similar to it though, so if you have any of the palettes that Nina showed, you might be able to get that. Make sure you go follow Nina on Instagram, because if you like this type of content and, you know, I don't do enough for you, you can always go check out Nina, and she'll have like some mock-ups for you of the palette. There are some why you don't need things, but I'm gonna try to hold off on those for a little bit. Next we have the, what is this, the Simply Posh Cozy Cabin palette is coming back. So if you all remember, they had like this nice palette for wintertime, and they kind of do, like, I feel like a lot of brands do, they do half warm tone, half cool tone sided palette. So it's like the blue green purple situation, some nice warm orangey tones. So to me it just looks like another remixed version of like their Aurora Lights palette, except that one's more cool leaning. It's like they took like the pinks and some other colors out and changed them in for oranges and browns and made this Cozy Cabin palette. It looks nice, it looks okay. I would prefer this one over the coastal one that they came out with, so I could possibly see myself getting this. We'll have to wait and see. I do like the fact that you can pop their shadows out and move them around. That's another thing that intrigues me about this brand, and they have very nice quality. I didn't buy them when they first came out because I heard they had like issues with their shimmers being too hard to press in the pan and stuff like that. I remember my girl Karen Harris talking about it. By the way, of course y'all know Karen has a code with what is the brand? Simply Posh. You can use code Cage Makeup and get a discount to purchase it. I don't know if she has a code Widow Beauty or not, so that's why they didn't say that. I'm not 100% sure. But let's see. So they have a candle with the Jesus, not cosmic brushes, the Nomad Cosmetics collection. Is a candle lit cocktails. So it says, what is a speakeasy without cozy candles? I'm trying to see what the notes are in the candle. It doesn't really say though. So it doesn't tell you like what the scent of the candle is. That's what I'm interested about. Like, I want to know. And it doesn't tell you. And I'm kind of like annoyed with it. But I could possibly be interested in getting that along with the palette. I need to know what the candle smells like though. So, you know, like they need to give us some notes of this candle. So I'm intrigued by the candle. Y'all know I'm picking up the palette just because, you know, it's from Chicago. And if you all did not know, I am a born and raised Chicagoan. That is where I'm from, Chicago, Illinois. So I need to say I will be getting the palette. Next we have this Unearthly Cosmetics Just a Taste palette. It doesn't say how many shades in it. It looks like it's going to be like one of those bigger 16 or 18 pan palettes. Kind of like she redid the Not Normal palette. So it says it's coming soon. So you just have to wait and see what the palette looks like and what the color story is going to look like on the inside and all that. And y'all know me and who's all over there. We have to wait and see. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, this is the palette I was talking about that Nita had made the mock-up for that I had pulled. So you all know ColourPop is back to slowly launching out things here and there. So they have the ColourPop and Bratz collection. I was actually somewhat interested in this, but I'm like, I feel like it looks really similar to a palette I already own. And of course, Nita's like me and loves her a good palette review. So she, you know, made sure she had the mock-up ready and waiting, which I was here for. So the whole collection is $124. The palette is $26. They have 4 lippies at $14 a piece. They got this Glitter Obsession gel. They have 2 of them for $10 each. They have liquid liners for $10 each. They have individual hair and face crystals for $10. And they have So Juicy Plumping glosses for $9. And this launched on the 10th. So I think it launched yesterday, right? Yes, today is 11th. So it launched yesterday. And I like the palette, but when I saw that Nina came up with some similar ones, I was like, yeah, this looks similar to some stuff I already have. So I thought of one of the palettes she talks about in this picture here. You all see the Jewels and Gems palette from Ulta. I told her, I'm like, I thought of that one at least. And then the recently de-influenced from Beaute Bar, I kind of thought of that one too. This one at the bottom though, it looks really, really similar to it. It's called Spellbound Beauty Witchcraft palette. You can find it on Etsy, but it looks really similar to that one as well. I feel like it's the one that looks the closest to it. So if I had to pick between all of these, I would say that's the closest, and then I'd say probably the second closest would maybe be the Ulta, and then the third one would be the Beaute Bar, and the last one, which is the botanical one from Beauty Bay, would be like the last one I would choose. But they all look pretty similar. Again, like I said, her handle is right here. It's PNina01. Make sure you go check out if you like good palette comparisons. Twilight Whispers collection from Divina Cosmetics. It has 5 beautiful shimmers that are $8 each. They have 4 deep saturated mattes, which are $6 each, or you can buy the full palette for $64 each. I mean, for $64, which I think is interesting because I'm like, I guess that's a pretty good deal. I didn't like count up how much it was, so it's $40 for 5 shimmers, and then it's, yeah, because then 8 times 5 is 40, and then 6 times 4 is 24. So isn't that still paying like the same price regardless if you buy the palette wholly, if you buy them individually? Because it seems like that's the same amount. Y'all can do the math and let me know, but I'm like, if it's the same amount, then why does it matter if I buy them individually or the palette together? I guess for the people who just want certain shades from the brand, especially since they're known for having singles anyway and not really having palettes, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. But if anyone's interested, as you can see, is it available yet? I don't think it's, yeah, it says it's available now. Okay. I've been wanting to try this brand forever, but that just doesn't seem like it's going to be the collection for me. So here's another why you don't need situation. So the, what is this, the Halloween 2 or the Michael Myers collection. It says Halloween 2 on this palette from Glamlight. The palette's $34, and when I saw it I was like, so you just made the Frosted Flakes palette from yourself, smokier, and try to sell it to me for Halloween. Because that's all I thought when I saw this. I was like, they trying to try, they trying, and they making me mad. So needless to say, I'm not getting this because like, I feel like I could just do a whole, sorry, my phone almost dropped. Why you don't need video on this palette compared to, and I even brought it with me just to see if I felt like it or not, the Frosted Flakes one, because I feel like this is really similar to that one that I just showed you. It just has, you know, I feel like the tones are just more brighter in that one, and the tones in the new one are deeper. But they don't sell that one anymore, so, you know, I think you can find it at TJ Maxx actually. So you might want to look at TJ Maxx, and you might be able to make similar looks with it. Don't quote me, I do not own it, and I will not own it, but you know. They just gave me the vibes of that when I immediately saw it. And I was like, why do these people keep trying to play? Like, y'all, they are upsetting my spirit. Anyway, then there's this nice highlighter. Now, the highlighter does look nice. It's $18. It says it is a perfect peach iridescent glow. So that's what I thought was cool. It had like a peach iridescence to it as opposed to like traditional Halloween, like bright orange that, you know, isn't necessarily typically like, you know, a nice color. But I'm feeling that. I like the highlighter. I'm not gonna buy it, but you know, it's cute. I own a few peach highlighters because I like, y'all know I like peachy blush, so of course I like a peachy highlight to use as a blush topper. I like rose gold highlighters as a general rule, which let's talk about that highlighter now, because y'all, when I saw that highlighter, I was like, I need it. So Hermes has a highlighter coming out in rose gold, which I'm super excited about. Hopefully it looks nice on people my skin tone, because I love a good rose gold highlighter. Last time I checked, their highlighters were, I think 90, what's the highlighter, 95? I bought a highlighter from them before. I don't think this one, oh, it says it's available now. But yeah, this is definitely my type of highlighter. Like, I love a rose gold moment. I just hate it has the embossing in it, because like now I can only use that small portion. Because I would hate to mess up the embossing. I mean, eventually I will, obviously, probably like 10 years from now. But you know, this is definitely what I'm going to get. I'm not even front. Like, I love their highlighter. I like the way it looks on the skin, and I like a rose gold highlighter. Some brands do rose gold highlighters. It kind of tugs at me like, yes, you need to buy it. And I'm just like, yes, whatever you say. So I'm going to get that for sure. Next, we have the Tom Ford limited edition collection Rose Exposed. It's supposed to release in 2025, but they have a blush, a eyeshadow quad, a lipstick, and a lip gloss from what I'm seeing. And then there looks like one of those limited edition compacts that you can refill your like foundation cushion in. That's what I'm seeing here so far. That's all the information you have right now, but I don't know, none of it's really intriguing to me besides maybe the lip gloss color. And it's like, from what I remember, I don't like the doe foot on the containers of his lip glosses from what I remember. And then I wasn't that impressed with the formula, so I don't see myself picking that up. If it had like a highlighter in it or a quad that had somewhat interesting colors, I might have considered it, but yeah, no. Oh, so Makeup by Mario trying to play in our face too, y'all. So this new color tone, cool tones ethereal eyeshadow palette for Holiday by Makeup by Mario. Does he not realize he already came out with this palette? Like, Mario, sir. This palette right here, the neutrals, has very similar tones to this one you're trying to sell us. It just has like a navy blue that's not in there and sparkles. So it's like, do I really need to buy it for navy blue and sparkle when you just gave us this year? I don't. Or was this one this year? I feel like it was, but I'm like, he already gave me this. He just added some sparkle. And it's like, I can use the sparkle from the first ethereal palette you came out with. Use all the mattes in there since they're similar colors to this, and I don't need to buy this. I don't. Why? Will I buy this? Probably to compare, and plus I feel like I like the color story of this one better than that first one he came out with. So if anything, I would sell the first one he came out with and just have this one in my collection. But since I do review him quite frequently, I could possibly see myself keeping it. I honestly don't know, but I do want to get this palette and see if the shimmer formula is different, or if it's gonna be that same ethereal effect, and how similar the colors are to the matte one. So I can see myself picking this up during the Sephora sale when I get a discount, but at regular price I don't know that I would necessarily pick it up, because it's like, I already have these colors from you and possibly these shimmers from you in the first ethereal palette that everybody was so in love with that I was not a fan of, because we all know I'm not really a fan of neutrals. So yeah. Anyway, on to the next thing. So Miss Huda Beauty, somebody showed off her new palette, and I was just like, why she just combine all the palettes from the past and put them together to make a new palette? Because this icy nude palette is giving like I'm gonna just put all my old palettes together to make one palette vibe. Because to me, it gives me like a little bit of rose quartz. Then it gives me a little bit of, what is it, the pretty grunge. And maybe a little bit of one of the warm tone ones you come up with the pairs, or one of those small 9 pans that has like the brighter neutral tones in it. But I'm like, it's just giving me the vibes of something I already have from you before. And that I don't need it. So I don't know about picking this palette up just because I'm like, I'm tired of everybody trying to regurgitate and sell me the same things 50 times over and expect me to be excited. Now I know like people have to go to work and they like to buy makeup and they're trying to cater more to that aesthetic as opposed to people like me. I do get that, but still, it's like even them, I figure like they'll be tired of you selling them the same 20 neutral palettes after a while too. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like they would be tired too. I was excited to see that Adept Beauty is actually coming out with a fragrance. It has notes of pear, jasmine, and vanilla. So I was like, okay, I might have to try this fragrance out or whatnot, because this definitely sounds intriguing to me. Because I don't think I own that many fragrances that have pear in it. I think I might have 1 or 2. I know I have pear jam, and then from Nettie, I believe that's how you say it. And then there's one other fragrance in my collection that has pear in it. I don't remember the exact name of it. I want to say it was one of those Kylie vacation ones that came out this year that had pear in it. Don't quote me, but I'm like, I don't have that many fragrances that have pear in it, so I'm kind of like intrigued and hoping that, you know, it pulls out more of the pear than other scents. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm definitely interested though. So the Makeup by Mario collection has some other stuff in it too. It just had these mini sculpt and pop on the goals. So it has a peach pinky color for everyone to use, and then a bronzer for everyone, which I think is cute. This would be a nice like little thing for when you need to go on vacation, so you don't have to take your big products. I can see that being a thing. But otherwise, and my whole thing is, if everybody doesn't like a pink blush, then it's like I'm stuck with a blush that I don't want just so I can get this miniature size bronzer. And I already have both of these items, so it's like it's not something I could reach for. So I'm kind of disappointed in his holiday collection if this is all we have. I'm hoping there's more to come in the future though, and I'm just, you know, I'm hoping I'm wrong basically and there's not, and this isn't just it, because I'm just like, So they're restocking the Avatar The Last Airbender collection with Ulta Cosmetics, and they added 2 new things. So they added, it was a fan brush, and it was one other thing. I forgot what the other thing was, but they have relaunched it, and they showed the new products on IG for anyone interested. I didn't buy it the first time. During the holiday, I could see myself buying a couple of the like 9-pan palettes, but as of right now, I don't see myself picking up anything. Let's get on to some more stuff. So this is the V Muse Paint the Town Red collection. So it says make your mark with satin slit lipstick, a fresh flush of color with sunset blush balm and strawberry, and layer gild glows and modern mauves with soul shadows and gilt or in glit. So I do like the highlight. I think this is a bronzer highlighter palette. No, that's eyeshadow, sorry. I would prefer the eyeshadow palettes to actually be like a highlighter and blush palette. I would like that a whole lot better. Like a bronzer, blush, and highlighter palette for some of my skin tone. I feel like they would look really nice, but I don't know. None of this stuff is of interest to me. I do like products from this brand. It's just this isn't one of the ones that's calling to me and speaking to me. So I'm kind of just like, Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin have an advent calendar, so I find it interesting. So it has 12 different products with makeup and skincare. I think it might have, it doesn't have any hair care in it. I just took the screenshot of the picture because I didn't want to like spoil it for anybody who, you know, didn't want to know what was in it and wanted to open it every day and surprised if they did buy it. So that's why I just have what I have up here. But I do like the packaging and the presentation. It looks really nice, but I bet it costs a good grip too. But I would just love to be able to keep that container because I feel like it'll store a lot of stuff that you need. So it's like, Rihanna, can I just buy the container and I don't actually want to buy the advent calendar? I don't know, because it looks nice. But I don't really do advent calendars, so I don't see myself liking this. So this is Tulip Dream from Cryptine. I hope I'm saying that right. They have this 5-pan palette. I like the color story of this. I just feel like it's more spring based, so it's like this is something I'd want to get in the spring, just because, you know, it's not giving me the vibes of like fall and winter. It's not giving winter wonderland to me. I don't know, but it's okay, I guess. I found this Lancome lipstick that's supposed to what does this say? Brand will release 2 collectible lipsticks in limited edition Rouge Drama Matte in 2 shades, 280 Heart Sink and 296 Rouge. So that's what's coming out with 2 lipsticks. I've never tried a Lancome lipstick. The only thing I've tried from Lancome is complexion and a couple of skincare things. I don't know, when it comes to like the older beauty brands, I don't really look at them for much of anything. It's like I know there's simple brands that I can reach for and know my foundation and concealer and powders and stuff would be nice, but it's like I don't look to them for like innovative fun things to add to my makeup collection. They're just there for when I need to have a good complexion moment. So I have not tried one of the lipsticks. The color looks nice, I just don't see myself picking it up, so I'm kind of just like, now I found the full reveal to Dede Cosmetics collection. So they had this more neutrally toned palette. I forgot which palette's name was which, so I'm sorry about that. I don't have the information. I screenshotted this off of what do you call it, a Reels off Instagram. And then they have this more colorful one. I feel like this is like the Warlock one, and the first one was a witch one. Don't quote me though. But then they had these in 6 shimmery shadows. I think these supposed to be shimmers and holochromes. I don't know what I was expecting the inside to look like, but I wasn't expecting it to look like this. One of them gives me the vibes of a fun version of that Makeup by Mario palette I just showed you with that fun pop of color in the corner. Or it looks really similar to Burnt Forest from Cryotine. I hope I'm saying that right. Cosmetics, it gives me the vibes of that. And then this other one just reminds me of the Not Normal palette from, who do you call it? Unearthly, and the Beetlejuice palette from Milk Makeup. Not Milk Makeup, Milk Cosmetics. That's the vibe that the second palette gives me. And then there's a bunch of shimmery holochromes or multi-chromes or dual chromes. Again, since I had to take the screenshot from a reel, I'm not exactly sure what kind of shimmers in particular those are. But they look nice and sparkly and shimmery. I could see myself wanting to use them. Next we have the Gelbeauty Cosmetics. They said something new is coming soon. I'm loving the packaging on this. It looks like an expensive quilted like purse. So I'm here for it. I feel like it could be like a cute little clutch that I could wear out and about. So I like the way this looks for sure. I'm interested to see what's going to be on the inside of it, because they didn't show what was on the inside. And if they did, I think it was in black and white or something like that. Don't quote me, but they said we had to stay tuned. So I'm just staying tuned. I love that they experiment with packaging and stuff, but if you're a person who likes to keep all your stuff uniform, I can see how you would find that annoying. My only hate is when they have 5 and 10, 15 different sizes. That's when I get annoyed. But otherwise, it's like if you want to change like the outside packaging, I don't care. It's just when it be like 5 of them are this size and 3 of them this side, 2 of them this side, and you want to keep like the brand together. It's hard to do that when they're all sorts of different sizes. I know it's not that big a deal, but I know some people who do like stuff like that. That's why I'm like mentioning, and I can see the frustration in it, especially depending on the way you store your stuff. That's why sometimes unique packaging is annoying to people who have an excess of makeup, but maybe it'll encourage you to decrease your excess of makeup. I don't know. Anyway, next we have this Fenty Beauty collaboration with Riot Games and Arcane, whoever that is. I don't know anything about this video game. There's 4 gloss bombs, and there's this is a limited set of 4 glitter gloss bombs. Is that it? Yep. 4 glitter gloss bombs, and they have 1 highlighter. This is a diamond bomb facial highlighter. It's already able to purchase in Asia, and it will come to American stores later. I saw them post about it after it got revealed on, I think it's Angel Naked Makeup, who's in the Asian market. So they already have it out there where he is. So he just took all the pictures of all these things. So shout out to him. I don't really plan on picking anything up from this. The brown lip gloss looks nice, and maybe the orange one, but I'm like, I have so many Fenty gloss bombs that I rarely if ever reach for, since I have so many of them. So I don't see myself like picking this up, especially since it doesn't like speak to me. I don't even know what this collaboration is about. Next we have, what is this? The Dior collection. The full collection is available now. So remember I showed you all little pieces here and there. I had showed you like the quads and the highlighters, and I think I showed you like some lipsticks. Now there's more to the collection. They have 4 lipsticks, and they have a whole bunch of looks like liquid lipsticks and some nail polishes. I think I showed you like the nail polishes and all that, and now I'm just showing you all the lipsticks that came along with it. Now I don't know if you can buy the rest of it here in America now, but I know Daph's Makeup just did her video on the Dior holiday collection, so make sure you go check that out if you're interested in any of this stuff. I'm gonna go watch it myself because I told her I was excited about the highlighters and I knew she was gonna pick them up, so I want to see her thoughts on the highlighter. I know Dior has really nice highlighter formula, but I want to hear her thoughts on some of the other things as well, so I'm gonna make sure I go check out Daph's video after I'm done filming this video while I'm editing. This is something I was excited about. So Robert Welsh has teamed up with Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I love Robert Welsh. I've been watching Robert Welsh for a while. I found that he had a twin brother named James, because what happened was I went to go watch a video about a particular skincare thing, and then James popped up, and I was like, that looks like the guy that does the makeup. When did he start doing skincare? And I looked up and I found out he had a twin brother, on a random side note. But yeah, so I've been watching Robert Welsh for a while, and I was super excited when he said he had a collab coming with Blend Bunny. So I was just like, yes, I have to go watch that video after I'm done with this one as well. But so he has eyelashes, 2 lip glosses, and the eyeshadow palette. So it comes out on the 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 6 p.m. UK time. I think that's probably gonna be 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is my time. But yeah, I don't know what I expected the color story to be, but when I saw it, I was just like, wow, I don't know, I didn't expect it to be like what it is, so that's why I'm just kind of taken aback. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like I noticed, like when they do collabs lately, lots of times people make like rainbow palettes, and this is I think the 2nd or 3rd rainbow palette collab they've had, so I guess that's why I'm just kind of like, oh, because you know so many other people done it. But I am excited for him and happy that he got the opportunity to make his dream palette, and I'm glad that, you know, we're getting to see his vision. And remember, he is a makeup artist, so these are probably like a lot of the shades he had to use this kit in addition to colors that he just likes and he knows like will blend well together and look nice. Because if you've seen Robert Welsh's eyeshadow, it always looks nice. Like, I will give Robert his props. His eyeshadows always look stunning, fabulous, amazing, and all of that. So I'm not doubting that, you know, like the quality is amazing and that like the colors will go together nicely. It's just, I don't know, I didn't want to see another rainbow palette from Blend Bunny, because you got to think how many rainbow palettes they've made themselves, and then they did 2 collabs this year with rainbow palettes. So I was kind of just like, I wanted it to not be a rainbow-esque palette. And I know it's not a true rainbow palette, but I don't know, I was sad. But you can use code KH Makeup to pick up Robert's palette if you're interested when the 18th comes. Now that I think about it, it looks really similar to the Wicked Widow Beauty Resurrection palette that they came out with last year. I really felt like it was really similar to that. I'll put Nina's markup of that over here as well, just because I'm like, it looks really similar to that. So I don't know, I just feel like I don't really need it if it looks so similar to so many other things, including other Blend Bunny things. So I'm like, I wanted to support Robert, and like maybe in the future I'll get it, but it's like I'm not rushing to go out and get it just because I feel like it looks so much similar to so many other things I already have, that it doesn't make me as excited as I initially was when I first saw it. But like I said, those are my thoughts on all of the stuff and what I'm buying, not buying, which actually seems like very little, which I'm proud of myself for, because usually y'all know I'll be like, yes, I want it, yes, I need it. Oh wait, no, I didn't talk about the Patrick tile. That's what I want to talk about. So he came out with a couple of more things that he launched in his collection. I still want to see those shimmery highlighters that they were showing, or shimmery eyeshadows that they were showing during what do you call it, during the little sneak peek he did with whatever model it was that he did the makeup on with the Barbie collection. Because I'm like, I feel like I wanted, you know, that to come out too. And I'm like, is it coming out too and you're just putting it out separately and you're slowly trickling out the whole collection or like what is going on. So he had this set of lip glosses. There's one called Headliner. It looks like a more lavenderish pink gloss, and then it has a lipstick, sorry, another lip gloss with it called Main Stage, and then he has like a darker version. There's a shade called Unavailable, which is the deeper tone one, and then the lighter pink one is for the girls. So I'm not a huge fan of his plumping lip glosses, so I was kind of just like, I preferred he came out with the sparkling lip glosses. I like his sparkling lip glosses, so I was excited when I got my hands on those, but I want more sparkling lip glosses. But okay, that's truly now all that I have. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. My membership is down below if you're interested. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.